Right, this is just a quick video that we get asked, that I've been asked quite a bit about anyway here in South Africa, to do with the ash pans on the Cranmore and the Aire series. Now the ash pans have been specially designed by the guys back in the UK so that you can make your fire on them, which as you can see I have done right here. So you make your fire straight onto this, they call it a sliding ash bed. And then the beauty of it is that you can still conveniently remove your ash like I am doing here, and as you would a normal ash pan, right? Now before I slot this back in, this is my Aire 7, which I've been running now for about 2.5 seasons, installed it last year. Okay, and this is the ash pan, right? Now, a lot of people get a little bit worried because they notice that this top skin starts to move, buckle, warp, whatever you like to call it. As you can see on the camera, hopefully, zoom in, it's starting here to bend, right? That is because it is intentionally designed and attached to the outer skin in strategic places, okay? Chatted to the guys when I was in England last time on this, the guys from R&D, very nice man called Alex, explained to me that this is specifically the intended way that the pan is supposed to perform, so that by joining it in these 3 places, the outer skin can move with the heat, which it wants to do, but the inner skin can move with the heat as it wants to do, but the outer pan will remain true and flat and straight, allowing you to continue to slide it in and out of your bed for as long as you may wish to do so. Like so. Excuse the noise over there, the robot vacuum cleaner is just fired up, so it'll probably interrupt us in a minute. Okay, but just a couple of tips to extend the lifespan of your pan even longer, and that is, first of all, to allow your ash to build up. If you look at the other video that we've produced a couple of weeks back, you'll notice that I give some tips regarding how to scrape your coals to the front of your bed, in addition to which, don't empty your pan every day. Instead, drag the charcoal to the front of the bed, make your fires for another. You should be able to get at least 2 or 3, maybe even 4 or 5 fires before you really need to empty your ash pan. And the bonus of that is that by having a bed of ash on the bottom, you're actually creating a little bit of a barrier from that initial heat, okay?
This fact is actually stated on page 5 of the instruction manual. If you'll note here, it says, when relighting the stove, leave the ash on the base unless it is becoming too deep, in which case some of it may be removed. Personally, I find that I have to do that about every 3 or 4 days max.
Another tip, which I think can help, is to use top-down fires. Okay, here comes the robot. Better get out of the way. It goes. Anyway, as I was saying, a good tip is to allow the ash to build up, okay, so that you are not creating straight onto the bed of the pan. But when you light your fire, do a top-down fire so that you're not putting, flammable items, strong, flammable liquids and what have you straight onto your pan, so that you're creating, you're actually burning from the top down. So there'll always be a little bit of a bed of ash, even when you've freshly emptied it.